A very good morning to one and all. Today's resource person, respected Principal Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle sir, Vice Principal Dr. M.Z. Shahid sir, Supervisor of Junior College Professor Farzana Khan, Dr. Melina Dixit, Chairperson of Taras Nature Club, Dr. Poonam Lata Yadav Madam, Green Club Faculty Coordinator and Coordinator of this webinar, and all the faculty members and student participants present here. I is Amran Sadi, Green Club Social Media Coordinator on behalf of Taras Nature Club and Green Club of Maharashtra College. Welcome you all to the online webinar on water project of Maharashtra College for the community on the occasion of World Water Day 2025. We begin our program by seeking the blessing of Almighty, for which I invite Dr. Shahid Ansari sir to recite the verses from Holy Quran.
हेलो मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है
أعوذ بالله من قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Nilima Dixit Madam, the chairperson of Taras Nature Club, to give small briefing about World Water Day to the participants.
yes thank you Amra World Water Day is celebrated on 22nd March, that is today, every year to highlight the importance of fresh water. This year, the theme of World Water Day is glacial preservation, highlighting the urgent need to protect these natural water resources and ensure the sustainable future. Water is one of the precious resources that sustains all life on the earth, yet its conservation is a critical issue that requires urgent attention. A lot of people are unaware of its significance and causing wastage and depletion of water resources. Therefore, we at Maharashtra College, Mumbai, conduct various activities of water conservation in our college premises. In addition to this, Maharashtra College has taken initiatives in different water conservation projects for the society. Today, we are privileged to have our resource person, Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle sir, who is known for taking visionary initiatives and making a remarkable contribution for various water projects. His unwavering commitment to social welfare is a resource of inspiration and testament to the power of education in transforming lives. Due to such initiatives to support water conservation projects, more than 40 bore wells were completed in different regions. Further, he has supported various other activities of water conservation like installation of water facilities such as drinking water coolers, water purifiers in various schools and institutions which have benefited the society at a large. I, on behalf of Saras Nature Club and Green Club of Maharashtra College, sincerely thank Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle sir for accepting our invite for this national webinar in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you very much, sir. Over to Amra.
Thank you, madam. Now I invite Dr. Poonam Lata Yadav Madam, Green Club Faculty Coordinator and Coordinator of the webinar to introduce today's resource person to the participants.
Good morning, all. It's my privilege to introduce today's research person, our respected principal, Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle sir. Sir is PhD from University of Pune and honorary delegate from University of South America. He has this teaching experience of last 36 years. He is PhD guide for Mumbai University and Sri Jagdish Prasad Jamnamal Tibrewala University, Rajasthan. He has authored 7 research volumes and 3 poetry books. He has published multiple papers and articles under his name. Sir has managed multiple UGC and university projects. He has been chairperson, convener, and resource person for multiple workshops, symposiums, seminars, and conferences. List is endless. He is a dynamic personality with strong administrative skills. He has strongly supported Mumbai University as a member of board studies, multiple standing committees, member of Women Development Committee, and much more. He has strong social commitments and represented Maharashtra College to support multiple social causes, whether it is for flood relief, promoting Muslim entrepreneurship, medical aids, and much more. He has launched many recognitions, awards, and laurels under his name. The list is endless if I have to narrate. Our special quality of Sir is he is great nature lover and strongly believes in protecting nature and natural habitats. Sir has strong leadership qualities and under his leadership our college in last few years has hit few milestones and achieved lot of laurels and recognitions. He was instrumental to get and sustain NAC accreditation to our college. I once again welcome our 2 days resource person and request him to share his valuable thoughts of us. Thank, thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and welcome you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Now I request our Vice Principal, sir, to give the welcome address.
I'm extremely happy to be associated with this national webinar, which is being organized by Saras Nature Club and Green Club.
So you're not audible, sir. थोड़ा volume बढ़ा.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm extremely happy to be associated with this national webinar, which has been organized by Saras Nature Club and Green Club jointly on a very special occasion, which is known as World Water Day, that is 22nd March. And they have chosen a day to organize this national webinar to focus the theme that is glacier preservation. And I'm very happy to welcome our beloved principal, the resource persons for today's webinar, Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle, who not only believes in water conservation, but also has practically demonstrated the the idea by ensuring more than 40 water projects initiated by Maharashtra College for the community in different districts of Maharashtra. More than 40 bore wells have already been installed. So that shows Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle's commitment to the issues of environment. And this World Water Day is focusing on a very important theme, that is glacier preservation, to highlight the critical role of glaciers in sustaining life and water cycle. On behalf of Maharashtra College, the Saras Nature Club and Green Club, I welcome Dr. Sirajuddin Chogle the eminent principal of Maharashtra College, and all the participants, my colleagues from Maharashtra College, and the students, and all those academicians and other uh, members of the group who have joined this webinar. I welcome them to this national webinar, which has already started. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Participants can write their question and query in the chat box, and their answer will be given in the end of the session by the sir. Now, I would like to invite our resource person of the day who has completed so many water projects for the committee to start the session. Welcome you all.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Could you allow me to share my screen? स्क्रीन शेयर करने नहीं मिल रहा. स्क्रीन शेयर में खाली इतना ही आ रहा है. यही आ रहा है. डेस्कटॉप नहीं आ रहा है. विंडोज में स्क्रीन से शेयर होगा. हाँ, यहाँ से शेयर करके मिनिमाइज करके अपनी फाइल के साथ ऑल्ट मार के ऑल्ट मार के वो ओपन हो. ये हाँ दिख रहा है क्या कुछ हमको? स्क्रीन दिख रहा है. Is the screen visible? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir, you are visible.
Screen is visible. Can I start? बोलते कुछ नहीं. Today, which is March 22, 2025, March 22, world over, worldwide, globally is a very important day. It is a World Water Day, and Maharashtra College, Saras Nature Club, and Green Campus is
हाँ
Undertaking this webinar. Yeah, नहीं आ रहा है? नहीं ना, नहीं ये स्क्रीन आएगा इंटर। अभी आ रही?
Yes.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and mercy of Allah be upon you, all the viewers. Today, 22nd March, which is observed as a World Water Day, Maharashtra College, Saras Nature Club, and Green Campus has taken up the initiative to have a webinar on this World Water Day. I would like to thank Saras Nature Club and Green Campus for giving me this opportunity to be a resource person over here. Now, why to celebrate Water Day? All those who are online across the nation, we need to understand that water is one of the most important requirement of all living organizations, organ in the world. We need to raise awareness on water issues, address global water crisis. In fact, we all must be hearing that if the next world war happens, it could be for on water basis. Promote sustainable development goals, that is clean water and sanitation for all. Encourage conservation and responsible use of every drop of water. Every drop of water counts. We know that we all are getting that heat, during the summer. Every summer that we are facing, you must be undergoing that the heat level, the temperatures are increasing, which means the glaciers where the water is stored, they are being affected, they are being melted, and that will lead to water scarcity. So we need to understand that water security is very important. Encourage policy change and global action. Policy change across the globe. It needs to be every country needs to encourage and have policies which are towards the conservation of water and support water dependent livelihood. As I said, everyone, animals, bird, every living organism is dependent on water. And we need to look into this, and not only look into it, we need to act. Look at the clean water requirement. When you have clean water, the community gets affected positively. Clean water means good health, right? Good health. Clean water means access to food. Water means the growth of local economy, and clean water means getting education. Look at the water availability. If you are looking at 100 liters of world water, only half a teaspoon is useful for human use. Though we know that 70% of the earth is made up of water, and still we just can have half a teaspoon of water for human use. So there is a big worry for that. We need to save that. Look at the stark picture. On one hand, you look at people who can access water, who are neo rich. They can access water not only for drinking but for entertainment purpose, enjoyment purpose. On the other hand, the rural areas specifically, where scarcity of water is concerned, you look at the people from rural area, they have to walk across miles to get drinking water. So that's a stark reality. So everyone is not lucky to get water. If you look at the whole world, 20,000 lakh of people in the world live without clean water. They do get water, but they don't get clean water. So that's a huge population. 20,000 lakhs people without having clean water for drinking purpose. So it's a issue, it's a concern that each one of us need to look into, need to ponder. If you look at numbers, 1 in 6 people do not have access to clean water. 3% of the fresh water of all the water in the world, it's only 3%. So, as I said, the total water that we have uh, in the world, only 3% is fresh water, which is consumable, right? 80% of the wastewater, which is discharged by us, the human beings, is discharged untreated into the environment, into the rivers, into the sea, without treatment. That means it goes and contaminates the sea, it goes and contaminates the river. So that's a huge 80%. Then you look at 1 of 5 around the world, death of children under 5 is due to disease from unsafe water. So one child around, one child of the 5, he or she, when the death is there, it is because of unsafe water, disease from unsafe water. If you are looking at India, 952 farmers have committed suicide because of water scarcity. Water scarcity plays a havoc with the farmers. In fact, farmers have a problem because in India, our agriculture is dependent on rainfall. So if you have a heavy rainfall, the crops are destroyed. If you don't have rainfall, scarcity of rainfall, again because of drought, the crops get destroyed. In both the cases, the farmers are affected, and many of the farmers who have taken loan, they commit suicide. Now this is very alarming. Now challenges, how can we scientific challenges in water management, because we need to be managing water. We need to be managing water. First is water scarcity. On one hand, you are looking at increasing demand of water, and on the other hand, you are looking at depleting sources of water. Water tables are going down. So water tables going down, It means that on one hand, you look at the urban areas, your constructions going across, you have high-rise buildings across all the cities, and these high-rise building means low, they demand more water. But on the other hand, the water resources are depleting. So it's a contrast picture. Then we have water pollution, contaminants happening, microplastics, industrial waste. All these are pollutants of water. In fact, Mr. Afroz, who is one of the advocate of cleaning beaches in Mumbai, has been cleaning beaches for the last almost, I think so, 20 years, because the beaches are contaminated, water is contaminated with all materials. Then we have climate change happening. Rainfall patterns have changed. Floods are happening, droughts are happening. Suddenly, you find that there is a flood coming up. Suddenly, you find that there is a cloud burst. Earlier, when we were in our schools, our geography subject used to teach us that there are seasons. Today, those seasons are disturbed. The rainfall patterns have changed, which again is decreasing the resources of water. Then we have conflicts on over water. Already conflicts are there. Transboundary water conflicts are there between countries, within the countries, between states. So water sharing resources is under pressure. So these conflicts are there, not only within the country but with each each other countries. India has water conflicts within the state, within the various states. We have water conflicts with our neighbors. So because water is very precious, then there is a lack of sustainable water management. Water management is not there properly. The policies are not there. Not only that, the regulators of these policies do not take water management seriously, and therefore problems do come in. Then again, we have today we say that we are the world over. We say that technology is something which we have been, which has been going, jumping leaps and bounds. A lot of innovations are there, but somewhere or the other, those innovations are not put to use. So limited technological innovations, because they also cost. So these are some of the challenges that water management regarding water management that we face. Now we need to look into science, technology, and the awareness. Desalination technologies, reverse the osmosis, solar desalination, water purification innovations need to be there. Smart water management can be there today. Monitoring system, like for example, we don't need to have a bucket full of water being put to plants that are in our houses. A mug full, no. They require drip. They require drops. So drip irrigation, smart water management. One of the smart water is drip irrigation, by which you can manage water. So limited water can be managed. So these smart water management need to be there. We need to have microplastic detections and removals. Filtration process should be there, because as I said earlier, we are contaminating our water bodies, because the water that we use is discharged into the water bodies. It could be the river, it could be the seas, it could be the open field without any filtration. So there need to be filtration techniques, and sustainable water practices has to be there. We need to have management of sustainable water practices because every drop is very important. Now, when we say sustainable water management strategies, that is integrated water resource management. You have various water resources available to you. We need to integrate all these water resources. How best we can do that? Like for example, in India we have n number of rivers. For the last, I think so, 25 years plus, the government of India has been trying to integrate these rivers so that the water can be used properly. It can be distributed. Water distribution can be in a proper way. But very less progress has been done over here. Then wastewater recycling and reuse. We have wastewater which can be recycled. Again, technology can be used over here, and it can be reused. Reuse for, like for example, societies, buildings which are using water. This water can be reused for, like for the gardens, for washing of your cars. So wastewater can be recycled and reused. Then rainwater water harvesting and groundwater recharge. Rainwater harvesting is another important area which we need to focus on. We get rain, but during that rainy season, we do not harvest the water, which means we do not try to collect this water. We do not try to store this water. What happens is the water gets flowed away. At the same time, the groundwater tables are depleting, going down. We need to recharge. If we do rainwater harvesting, what will happen is the groundwater will get recharged. The tables will come up. So that's how we need to do it. Then eco-friendly agriculture practices, like already I said, drip irrigation, agroforestry. These are eco-friendly agricultural practices which we can take into account. So these are few ways by which water management strategies can be taken up. Now, for steps to follow, like Israel is one of the nation which has best practices, best systems as far as water management models are concerned. We need to learn from them. We need to learn from them. Similarly, a very small country like Singapore also has water strategies. They also have water strategies, so that, because if you look at Singapore, it's a small, tiny country, so it has water problems. So it has its own water strategies. India is a big nation, and India's Jal Shakti Abhiyan, water conservation resources efforts, to see that the scarcity of water, the scarcity of potable water, scarcity of consumable water needs to be taken into account. And Jal Shakti Abhiyan has been doing lot much for the water strategies in India. Uh, I thought of, like giving solutions for every common person. What can we do as an individual? What we can do? I just listed it from A to Z. Avoid wasting water. Instead of shower, take a bucket for when you go for a bath. Collect rainwater. Detect leakages in our own house. A tap is leaking. Restore, get it corrected. Use eco-friendly appliances. Full loads only grow resistant plants. So when you're doing agriculture, when you're doing having plants, so you should have drought resistant plants. Then hose pipe, insulate pipe should be there. Just enough water for cooking should be taken up. Keep water bottles so that we can conserve. Low flow of fixtures, mulching of plants, no running types while washing dishes. Like usually when we are washing dishes, we allow the water to flow. Not only that, early morning when we wake up and we have a brush in our hand, we forget that the water is flowing from the tap. We need to take care of that. So wherever it is running water, we need to control it. Optimize lawn watering when you have your lawns. Optimize it. Washing hands over hose instead of you can when you want to wash hands. Don't use big hose for that. Quit bottled water. Very important. We have we have become used to bottled water. I think so. Those who are here on the webinar, we can recollect that when we used to travel in the train, a long distance train, we used to carry water along with us and get it refilled at different stations. But today, what you see is that we don't carry water. We don't carry because we are now dependent on bottled water, which is much easier. Which is much easier. So the I have seen that the railways have also stopped, having those water taps. This is serious, very serious. So quit bottled water. Reuse of water. I do remember in my villages when I was small child, water in our houses used to be reused. When a water is used, maybe that water could be put for the plants or it could be used for some other purpose. So reusing of water. Then shorten the showers. If you're taking showers, see that the best way is to have a bucket rather than the shower. So even if you're taking a shower, you shorten your showers. It's not a luxury. Similarly, when you have your gardens and the sprinklers are there, once you should have a timetable. You should turn off the sprinklers. Use a pool cover wherever possible. Have a pool cover. Then you can have vacuum wash instead of wet mopping. So instead of having a wet mopping, right, you can have a vacuum wash. Then when we are washing clothing, we need to be wise, not to waste water. Then water saving habits should be there. And it is at the end of the day, it is a mindset. Zero water waste management is a mindset. Each and every one of us are responsible. We need to be a responsible citizen when it comes to water conservation. As a Muslim, when we go to the mosque and when we are doing ablution, यानी वजू कर रहे हैं हम, many a times we let the tap flow. We use excess amount of water for wuzu. That should not be done. So it is a mindset which we need to have that water is very important. Water is very important. Now we are looking at from the general point. I am coming to the point where Maharashtra College water projects are there. Maharashtra College has always tried to bring in water projects. We almost maybe 10 years back, we started a project in the college where we cut the use of water uh, by almost 50% by simple methods. not very costly. All the taps in the college were from inside, nozzles were fit in, where the flow of water will would get reduced by 50%. So that is how we started. So Maharashtra College as an institution, Maharashtra College as a family started concentrating on water conservation. And as it is said, things should start from the home. So Maharashtra College itself did it within the college premises to cut the flow of water, use of water. So we can do it at home also. We can do it in our societies also, because it is not costly. It is very easy. It is very economical to see that you can have your taps, the regular taps that we have, fitted with nozzles inside that will restrict the flow. Today, with technology, you have sensor taps happening, you have sensor taps available, and different taps are available today, which cut down the use of your flow of water. We all are need to be responsible citizens, because this the world is only one, and we need to save it. When we talk about water conservation, we try to see that all our stakeholders are part and parcel of it. Whether the students are there, the teaching and non-teaching staff is there, the parents are there, the alumni are there, the NGOs with whom we collaborate are there, and so on. We try to have a inclusive approach, taking all of them together, and we have been doing that by the grace of Almighty. Apart from this particular outreach program which will be taken up, we have started the outreach program for the community, for the society in 2017. The first Kerala flood was there. We had a Kerala relief drive where we were able to, the students, the alumni, all the stakeholders together were able to collect almost 23 lakh rupees. Subsequently, there was Karnataka Flood Relief Fund, Konkan Relief Fund, unfortunately, has been happening uh, almost every alternate year. So that also we are trying to support. We have been supporting. We also had COVID relief fund specifically for our students. So in terms of outreach programs, we have always been ahead. And look at this, the borewell.
कब देना है, कब देना है?
We are coming to the borewell project, where which was it was March 2023. We conceptualized that. It was Ramzan. We just committed ourselves for one borewell. I had a talk with all my staff, the teaching staff, the non-teaching staff, and each and everyone was asked to contribute, maybe 100 rupees, but contribute. So since April 2023, till now we have already completed 55 projects. And for these 55 projects, the funds which have been over here, 54 lakhs, it is much more than that. It is almost 70 lakhs. Villagers and school children have been beneficiaries. And The whole donation goes to provide access to safe drinking water. We started from Konkan where rainfall is there. It's an area where you have heavy rainfall. But at the end, during the summer seasons, there is scarcity of water. So we started this particular project, the first borewell project in Khed Taluka of Ratnagiri district of Maharashtra, in one of a very small village. And the villagers had come to us, they had approached us, and the journey of what bore water project started from there. Here's a video for that. So this was the first project that we undertook. We had committed just one borewell in April 2023. Today we are in March 2025, 2 years, and we have been able to complete almost 55 water projects. That's definitely something to be proud of. The we have been able to cover almost 9 districts in Maharashtra. 9 districts in Maharashtra. Uh, we have been working with NGOs. Two major NGOs we have been working with. One is Jal Foundation Konkan Vibhag. This is a NGO working in the Konkan area. And then we have Jamatul Anwar Charitable Trust, which is working in the Marathwada region where water scarcity is there. Aurangabad, Jalna, Parbhani, Hengoli, Akola, these areas, Nanded, these are the areas which are covered over here. We also covered Solapur. So these are the areas in which almost these 56 projects that we have undertaken have been covered in these areas. So two foundations, Jal Foundation, Konkan Vibhag, Nitin Jadhav, who is the current president, I congratulate him. We coordinated with him and have done the projects. And then Alimuddin Kasmi, Mufti Alimuddin Kasmi, who is the founder and general secretary of Jamatul Anwar Charitable Trust. I thank him also. I congratulate both the foundations where Maharashtra College have been having a MOU with them, and we have been able to undertake these projects. We have just put in the list of beneficiaries over here. On-site projects photographs you can see where we have been working mostly rural areas. If you look at the areas that are there, these are the rural areas, and the Marathwada region, which is one of the drought-prone region. Each borewell costs in Konkan, drilling of each borewell is around ₹1 lakh. On the other hand, a borewell in the drought-prone areas is around 1,55,000 or 56,000. So almost the cost, 50% cost increase is there, because the drought prone area you have to drill, uh, go down very deep. So that's how the cost increases. These are the glimpse of the work happening in the Marathwada region. You can see the smile coming on the faces of all the community people over there when they get fresh the waters available to them. There are letter of thanks to us from, as I said, Jal Foundation. This is the first one, Warkari. They have been, they also thanked us. Schools, we have covered the schools by providing water coolers, water purifiers. We have almost we have covered around 5 schools in the Konkan area. We have been able to. We are the media has also been very helpful for us for because they have tried to popularize our projects across. I would like to mention one very this postcard. I think so. Many of us over here, uh, af- after a long time, you must have seen a postcard. So when we did our first borewell, I got a postcard from Mr. Sachin Bagwe and thanking me. He is from the Kankauli district. Thanking me, thank you Maharashtra College for helping drilling borewell in a particular village, a remote village where the villagers were having. So this is the kind of appreciation that we get from people. Uh, the Hingoli area, they also came across and felicitated me. When I say myself, it is I'm representing Maharashtra College. It is not me individual. It's Maharashtra College. Now we need to also have a look at the water warriors of India. I have just put in on this particular slide at least 8 water warriors over here who have been doing a lot of work across India. Across India, like for example, Kalpana doing work in Hyderabad, then Vishwanathan doing work in Bengaluru. Similarly, Sikandar doing work across India. Ruya helping Rajasthan in water conservation. And Subhajit Mukherjee is I'm very he's a close friend of me also, and he has been doing wonderful job for rainwater harvesting in cities in Mumbai, rainwater harvesting system. He says that you just have to have invest only rupees 2,500 for rainwater harvesting system, which will help to increase the tables, groundwater tables. Similarly, Rajan Singh helping across uh, people to provide water. Then you have rainwater harvesting by Masugi, then Colonel Shashikant Dalvi. All these are water warriors of India. So they are, I call them water warriors of India. And wonderful job, thankless job they have been doing. Now, water warriors of India, I have this particular one man. He's a one man NGO. He's a one man NGO. Abid Surti, he is a person in Mumbai, Mira Road, and he has last 15 years he has taken a movement which is you know save every drop or drop dead. This is his movement. One man NGO going house to house, going house to house to see that there is no leakage, and he does not charge for that. Wonderful, wonderful. Then we have our own Amir Khan, who uh, had this water project of Pani Foundation, and this is a video over here.
This part of India receives nearly all of its rainfall during the 3-month monsoons. They can then be dry for the entire 9 months remaining in the year. When the rains come, so much water is soaked into the ground because of all the work. The water tables are replenished in just one rainy season. The entire fortune of the village turns around in a very short time, as people can now plant crops 2 or more times per year instead of just planting when it rains. This stabilizes the economy and ends economic migration to the cities for work.
So Pani Foundation has done a very very important job in the western Maharashtra, where they were able to engage the villagers and engage the people from urban area to go and work on the field, actually work on the field. People from corporates went and worked on the field, so that those villages, thousands of villages, were able to revive their water bodies. A wonderful task that has been done under Pani Foundation. Now, when I am looking at what future projects we should be doing, our future projects will be highlighting borewell recharge. And these are the two NGOs that I am looking at, with whom we can work, Sankalp and Project Jal, where we will try to, all those borewells that we have already drilled, they can be recharged, so that it's a continuous process. तो एक हमने बोरवेल बनाया, तो उस बोरवेल को चलते रहना चाहिए. तो अगर हम रिचार्ज वाला सिस्टम शुरू करेंगे तो वो चलेगी, वो खत्म नहीं होगी. तो मेरा अगला प्रोजेक्ट, हमारा महाराष्ट्र कॉलेज का अगला प्रोजेक्ट ये रहेगा कि हम बोरवेल जितने भी बनाए हैं उनको हम रिचार्ज के लिए जाएंगे, एंड हेल्प दीज, बिकॉज द कॉस्ट इज ऑल्सो लो, कम कॉस्ट में हो जाता है वो. So that is our target. Our future projects are borewell recharge. Now, when you are talking of take-home messages, please, all of you, water is life. Every drop counts. हर कतरा जो है, हर कतरा वो हमको सेव करना है. We need to. Every one of us can contribute towards water saving, water conservation. हम सब कर सकते हैं. हमारे घरों में करना है हमको. हमको बहुत बड़े काम करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर हम घर में भी हमारे पानी सेव करें तो आपने हेल्प किया कंजर्वेशन के लिए. साइंस, पॉलिसी एंड द सोसाइटी हैज टू कम टुगेदर. वी नीड टू कम टुगेदर एंड वर्क टुगेदर. पानी कैसे बचाया जाए, किस तरीके से बचाया जाए, तो ये जरूरी हमारे लिए, हम सबको करना है. ये सिर्फ किसी एक का काम नहीं है, ये किसी एक का काम नहीं है. ये 130 करोड़ हिंदुस्तानियों का काम है, हर एक का, कि पानी कैसे बचाएं हम. वरना हम कतरे के लिए तरसेंगे और कतरा कतरा हमारे लिए तरसेगा. वी नीड टू डू दैट, एवरी वन ऑफ अस. हम सब मिलकर कर सकते हैं और करने की जरूरत है, करने की जरूरत है. अदरवाइज देयर विल बी प्रॉब्लम्स फॉर आवर फ्यूचर जनरेशन. तो उसके लिए हमको आज करना है. तो हम एक संकल्प ले ले, एक वचन ले ले. वी टेक अ ओथ कि हम सब मिलकर पानी कंजर्वेशन करेंगे. देयर इज नो ऑप्शन, ऑल्टरनेट नहीं है हमारे पास. पानी को बचाना है. पानी की किल्लत अक्सर देख लीजिए ना आप, अगर जिस रोज घर में पानी नहीं आता बंबई में, है ना, तो फिर हम लोग कैसे पानी इस्तेमाल करते हैं. लेकिन जब पानी आता है तो भूल जाते हैं. तो हमको इसी तरीके से ये करना कि भाई हम पानी इस्तेमाल करते वक्त ख्याल रखें कि वी आर एबल टू सेव वाटर. एवरी ड्रॉप दैट यू सेव is a contribution towards the conservation of water, not only for the country but for the globe. ये कुछ लोगों ने हमको धन्यवाद दिया था. हमारी ये स्कूल थी, एक मिलिट्री स्कूल है ये। इनके लिए जब हमने पानी प्यूरिफिकेशन फिल्टर प्लांट लगाया, तो उनसे हमने कहा कि भाई बाहर आते जाते लोगों के लिए पानी मिलना चाहिए। तो ये जो आप देख रहे हैं कि उन्होंने बाहर के लोगों के लिए भी पानी का बंदोबस्त किया है। बस आखिर में मैं सभी लोग जो जुड़े हुए हैं यहाँ पर, उन सबसे शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, थैंक यू कहता हूँ कि आप इस वेबिनार में रहे। और ये वेबिनार खत्म होने के बाद जो बातें सुनी है उसको खत्म नहीं करना, आपको जो है उस पर अमल करना है। आपने जो सुना, जैसे पानी सेव करने की बात है, तो हमको उस पर अमल करना है। जब तक हम उसको अमल नहीं करेंगे, विल नॉट बी एबल टू सेव वाटर। आई एम अवेलेबल, दिस इज माई कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर, दिस इज माई ईमेल नंबर। हमारा महाराष्ट्र कॉलेज का वाटर प्रोजेक्ट चलते रहता है। कुछ लोग अगर हमसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं, कंट्रीब्यूट करना चाहते हैं, तो बिल्कुल आप मुझको व्हाट्सअप कर सकते हैं, आप मुझको ईमेल कर सकते हैं, आप भी जुड़ सकते हैं। यू कैन ऑल्सो गेट कनेक्टेड। इट इज वी टुगेदर दैट वी हैव टू डू इट। हम सबको करना है। और हर एक का कंट्रीब्यूशन, छोटा सा छोटा कंट्रीब्यूशन जो आता है फंडिंग का, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज इट हेल्प समवन इन द विलेजेस, इन द रूरल एरियाज, कि उनको सेफ ड्रिंकिंग वाटर मिले। तो मैं सभी से विनंती करता हूं कि सब लोग महाराष्ट्र कॉलेज के वाटर प्रोजेक्ट में ज्वाइन हो जाएं। और ये कहा भी जाता है, हर मजहब में कहा जाता है कि भाई सबसे अच्छा दान जो है वो पानी का दान है। द बेस्ट thing that you can gift is water. So let us come together and hopefully we can make a difference to the world. हम सब मिलकर कर सकते हैं। It's an appeal to all of you. अच्छा, अगर आप हमारे साथ नहीं जुड़ना चाहते, आप अपना छोटा सा ये बना सकते हैं। भाई आप भी काम कर सकते हैं हर जगह पर। Every individual can work. I believe that every individual, हर इंडिविजुअल, वो अगर चाहता है तो वो बहुत कुछ कर सकता है। सिर्फ चाहना नहीं है, उसके ऊपर अमल करना है, शुरू करना है। तो हर एक सोच ले कि किस तरीके, हाउ बेस्ट आई कैन कंट्रीब्यूट टू द सोसाइटी। दैट इज द थिंकिंग दैट वी नीड टू हैव। सिर्फ हमको अपने लिए नहीं जीना है, हमको दूसरों के लिए भी जीना है। विद दिस आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक all the participants of the webinar. I would like to thank my team at Maharashtra College. I would like to thank the NGOs that we are working with. I would like to thank each and everyone. मेरा चपरासी जो है उसको मैं शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ, उसने भी कंट्रीब्यूशन हमेशा किया है। तो हर एक का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ that Maharashtra College water project has been a success story. And if there are principals and others, academicians over here, wherever you are, your institutions can also undertake such activity, undertake such projects. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। छोटे से शुरू कीजिए। जैसे मैंने कहा, हमने एक ही प्रोजेक्ट करने का चाहा था, लेकिन वी वर एबल टू डू टुडे 55, ऑलमोस्ट 55 वाटर प्रोजेक्ट्स। उसमें हमने एक कुएं को भी रिवाइव किया है। इस तरीके के हमने वाटर प्रोजेक्ट किए। हम सब कर सकते हैं, सिर्फ हमको हमारे इसमें हिम्मत होनी चाहिए, एक सोच होनी चाहिए सोसाइटी के लिए। एंड वाटर इज लाइफ, डू नॉट फॉरगेट। थैंक यू टू ऑल ऑफ यू। Hello, thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Hello, dear participants. Now you can ask your question by unmuting yourself. You can unmute yourself.
Poonam, madam,
Yes, sir.
I would, as I've already given the contact number, मेरा contact number दिया हूँ, email दिया हूँ. They can ask, they can ask the questions to me directly.
Okay, sir.
और हमको चाहिए तो ये वीडियो भी शेयर करेंगे हम.
Okay,
We will,
sir.
will share this video.
Now you can unmute yourself if you want to ask any question. Dr. Toha Qureshi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Purnamata Yadavji. I'm an alumni of Maharashtra College as well from Botany Department. It is very good to see that conducting such live webinar and creating an awareness for such an important event. And undoubtedly, water is the savior of mankind. And we have seen in the recent past how India, too, in spite of having such a vast water capacity, is still struggling to provide the clean and good water to its population, especially in the area of Chennai and Bengaluru. We have recently seen very critical cases. On this occasion, I would like to propose that if our college, Saras Nature Club, of which I was once president during my college days, if Saras Nature Club can start an uh, safe water squad project, wherein students can be the member of that squad and they will visit the nearby localities to promote the same safe water conservation project like that. Thank you. That's all. If it can be done. Hello, can you hear me?
Toa Qureshi, thank you very much. I think so. This
Thank you,
could,
sir.
this can be done. We are trying to see that our students get involved in these
Yes,
kinds of projects.
that will be good. It was very informative. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. It was a very inspiring and informative session. Wonderful. I request the participant to fill the feedback form and submit it. The link is available in the chat box and WhatsApp group.
Poonam, madam, in the WhatsApp group, do share the PPT. I have sent it to you on your personal WhatsApp. So you can share with them. And I would
Okay.
request the participants to not to keep it for themselves, share it ahead. नेटवर्किंग होगा तो काम बनता है.
Yes, sir.
Respected speaker, professor, and dear participants, it gives me immense pleasure to present the vote of thanks on behalf of Green Club and Saras Nature of Club of Maharashtra College. I express my sincere thanks to the respected principals for accepting our invitation and conducting an online webinar on the occasion of World Water Day 2025. We really appreciate you, sir, for taking time from your busy schedule. I express my sincere gratitude to management committee for their motivation and support. I express my sincere gratitude to our principal and vice principal, sir, for their constant support. I express my sincere thanks to Dr. Nilima Dixit Madam, Chairperson of Saras Nature Club, and Dr. Poonam Lata Yadav Madam, Green Club faculty member, coordinator of the webinar, and all the members for their constant support and help. At last but not least, I express my sincere thanks to all the student participants and all the faculty members present here for making this event successful. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. And thank you all participants for joining the webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you for
Participants,
session. Thank you.
open your video for group photo. Please open your camera.
स्पॉटलाइट कर दो. मैं हूँ क्या?
Please all of you open your camera for group photo session.
Yes.
Someone on behalf of
Yes. Thank you all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, all of you. On behalf of Saras Nature Club and Green Club, thank you all. Now we are going to end the program. Hello, sir. Principal, sir. You can end the program. Okay. Now stop recording.